I'm gonna cook up another 5 pounds of ground beef. I already have 2 pre-froze. I'm gonna cook up 5 pounds of ground beef, get them in the freeze-dried trays and pre-freeze them. And once they're frozen, then we'll start a batch of our first ground beef in the freeze dryer. Okay, so I have the ground beef cooked and rinsed, so I'm going to spread it out on these trays just to make sure I get off any excessive water, and then I'll put them on the freeze dryer trays and pop them in the freezer. Okay, so I'm going to weigh everything out, so I'm going to zero out my tray, and then I'm going to take meat off of the paper towel. The other trays I have in the freezer were about, I believe, 750 grams of meat. So we're at 763 with this tray. You're not supposed to be above the edge, so let me see if we get this spread out. Okay, this is at 742 right now, so we're just about even. Okay, I'm gonna take just a couple little pieces from that one to even out the weight just a smidge. That puts us at 752 on this one and 745 on that one. Okay, so then somewhere around here, got these handy dandy little clips, or risers would probably be the risers or spacers. Put that on there like that, and then I've got 2 others in the freezer already, so I'm gonna put on another set of these just to stack them, and then I'll throw these in the freezer. And after a couple hours, then once it's frozen, I will throw them all into the freeze dryer. Okay, so on our ground beef this morning it says process complete, open drain valve to vent. So let's do that, and then we'll see if it needs more drain time. Ready for this? It's at 20 hours and 44 minutes total right now. Oh, wow. Okay, so first feel, I think this feels great. Our beef finished up this morning. It went about 20 hours in the freeze dryer. I just pulled it out. It is all super light, super crumbly. If I just pull it apart, I have not yet tasted it. Honestly, I didn't do anything to this ground beef. I thought I'd do a batch of just plain so that if we wanted to use it and rehydrate it, we could add whatever seasonings we wanted to it. Okay. Now I understand everybody's faces when they try this stuff. So at first you bite it and it just crumbles apart. But as I keep chewing it and it's rehydrating in my mouth, it's turning back into ground beef. A very weird sensation. But for plain ground beef, I'd say it's great. So I was hoping to get a tray in each bag, but these bags are a little bit smaller. So I'm thinking, we'll see how much we can fit in. Maybe I'll get my scale out here. Approximately 750 grams before. So let's zero this out. And this tray is at 350 grams. So less in weight by half. I might need to get something to make this process easier. Yeah, this is already gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay, so the other thing I saw was actually with this food saver bag that they made as long as the trays, which I didn't have time to do, but I did do a Ziploc, kind of funneled it, put a little hole in the bottom. So we'll give this a try and see if this works. And then put this in. Yeah, these space saver bags are definitely not space saver. I keep saying Mylar bags. Let's do this over this tray. That is going to be a pain in the butt too. Okay, so then my other idea. Try again. But that was a little messy, but it was more effective than the other way. So anyways, then this was my thought. And as I suspected, a whole thing won't fit. So let's see. That's probably plenty to reseal. So then we've got 200 grams in there. I think I'm gonna stick to putting it in the mason jar and then dumping it in the Mylar bag until I come up with a better plan. Just 215. so I set a couple pieces aside to save for my husband to try later, and then I've just got a little bit left in the jar here. I'm gonna try and even these out a bit. In total, I had 10 pounds of ground beef that I cooked up and freeze dried. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags. So that should put me about 2 pounds roughly. Scoot back. Thank you. One for each bag. I've got my, oh goodness, oxygen absorbers here. And then I also have a little jar to put the extra ones in. Open these up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the extras in there and get them capped off. Okay, and then the sealer that we got with our Harvest Right says it only gets hot when you push the button. So, then push the handle down.
Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna put it on for till the 5, which is definitely not long enough. So let's go closer to 7. That still doesn't look.
That's almost crimped. I think I'm gonna go all the way to the 7 and go just below that line. So when you put this on and you push down, there's a little red light here that comes on and it stops sealing when the light goes off. Oh, there is a tear line. I guess I should be trying to do it above this tear line. I'll just have to use scissors to open these. That seems good, but as the Paranoid go, I'll go ahead and do one more seal. Okay, so there's 2. Let's see if I can do it above the tear line on this one. Not straight, but I think it's all in. Okay, and there's 3.
Just gonna shake the oxygen absorber down so it's not right at the top.
And just like that, I have 10 pounds of freeze-dried ground beef.